An ICP rally is loading. The charts are shaping up for another rally, and when this signal confirms, ICP and the altcoin market will explode. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome. My name's Jack, and I've been living my childhood dream of traveling full time for 5 years and counting. I make videos that give you investing information that you can actually use to make real money and avoid those horrible losses. Hit subscribe now, and I'll help you stay on the right side of the market consistently over time. Subscribe. Today, I'll be showing you a huge, powerful signal that happened before every single ICP rally. I'll be revealing my golden altcoin buy signal, and later in the video, I'll show you how to actually use this information to enter a trade and actually make real money and not just watch your gains slip away. So I definitely hope you watch until the end. Okay, so to start with, I'll be walking you through the golden altcoin buy signal. I'm going to be walking you through exactly how you can put this on your charts and how you can use this signal to get almost perfect entries almost all of the time, which is about as good as it gets in the crypto market. So first up, we've got the chart of ICP on our screen. Next thing you're going to want to do is time frame. So you're going to select the time frame to the 3-day time frame. The signal works best on the 3-day time frame. We're going to use 3 indicators as well. So the first indicator will be the SMA 50, which is the green line here. So if you just type in on indicators SMA and change the settings to 50. Next up will be our EMA band, which is basically just the EMA 21 and EMA 34. And finally, you're going to get your RSI as well, and just the standard basic settings. Now, the actual trigger for this in terms of the actual signal, so we're looking to enter when all of these 3 things have happened. First up, the RSI has closed above the white midline here, like this. Secondly, you're looking for the 3-day candle close above the EMA band, which is the grey box here. And thirdly, you're looking for the close above the green line as well. When all of these 3 things happens, this usually means you're going to get an explosive move on ICP or any other altcoin. So remember this video, write this down if you need to. This is a fantastic strategy that you can use to make money and keep yourself out of just buying the dip that keeps on dipping, because it can be, a lot of people don't have a strategy for actually buying in. They just kind of buy when they think it's cheap, but then it keeps dropping lower and lower and lower, and you keep losing and losing and losing. Whereas when you do something like this, you're catching the turnaround. So you're not catching the absolute bottom, you're catching the turnaround, which for me in crypto, this is a very risky market class. So you want to sort of protect your risk as much as possible here. You learned something new in this video? Take 1 second right now to hit subscribe so I can help you in the future. And so let me just show you what this looks like in terms of the actual historic data. So we're going to go from the very first signal, which is here on 13th of January 23. So you can see here, first up, we got the close above on the RSI. We closed above our midline, sorry. We closed above the EMA band, and finally got our close above on the green line as well. And from there then, you got a rally of 58%, which is very good. Next time this happened was here in October of 23. So you see, it doesn't happen that often, maybe a couple of times a year at best. So this is the signal that said it sort of keeps you on the right side of the market, which is what we want, right? So let's just go through the next signal here. October 23, got the break above on the RSI, got the close above on the EMA band, got the close above on the green 50 SMA, and from there then you can see we had this huge rally of over 400%, all predicted by this signal. Next signal then was in September of 24, and this one was actually a false signal. So all the conditions were met, but even still, it was a false signal, and we took a small loss on that. But it wasn't too bad, because the loss was only 16%, and your invalidation was simply closing back below that EMA band. And almost just under 2 months later, we got another opportunity here. Same again, got the break above the RSI, break above the EMA band, break above the green line, and there we went on a fantastic 74% rally. And you can see, guys, this is how the signal works, and it is very powerful. Almost every time in ICP's history, it has led to a substantial rally and substantial gains. So far, we're counting only 1 time in history of ICP that this signal did not work. So this is why I use it, and this is why I recommend that you should consider this strategy or something like it, right? And let's fast forward to today, what we're currently doing. So right now, guys, what we're seeing here is the green line and the EMA band are squeezing together. See the way they're squeezing together here? They're contracting, and that is a good way. That is what we kind of want to see, because when the price starts to contract like this, generally the breakout is quite significant. Now the signal hasn't flashed yet on the chart of ICP, but we need to prepare for it because it's only a matter of time until it does. And the closer these lines get to the actual price, the sooner that break is actually going to come. So I recommend putting this on your chart, keeping an eye on it, or follow the channel, so I'll be able to show you how to actually do this. Next up, I'm going to show you how you can actually profit from this. So a lot of people, maybe you've done this before yourself, where you've bought into the coin, you've watched yourself make huge gains, but you didn't take profit. You didn't actually lock in those gains, and now the price is now reverted and you're sitting in a loss again, which feels horrible. So we need to know ahead of time what to actually do to keep your gains, which is so important. So many people just get stuck holding their altcoins forever and hoping that they can just get back to that break-even point again someday in the future. But we don't want to do this. We want to actually lock in those gains, take that profit, and get out. So the way I do this, two ways. First one is using key pivot points. So a pivot point, guys, is when you go to the weekly time frame and you look at the price and you look at the points, the key areas where price turned around. So I see a couple of major ones. The first obvious one being up here, which is basically between $14 and $21, at least on ICP. The next one I see being kind of here, this zone right here. And these two areas, we're targeting these because the price has reacted previously at those levels. Now, previous price action doesn't always guarantee results in the future, but generally these pivot points are a good place to start. And basically what we're looking to do, even if we think and believe that ICP is going to go on to 150, 200 plus, we need to be taking profits at these areas to protect ourselves from catastrophic loss. So what we'd be looking to do, right, is we basically set limit orders, set automatic orders, so that when ICP reaches both of these levels, it will automatically sell a certain percentage of our ICP that we can then use to rebuy when the price drops again, because it's inevitable. It always happens with any asset, whether it's Bitcoin, ICP, any other altcoin. Price goes up, price goes down. And when the price goes up to these high risk areas, we take profits that we can use to rebuy back in. So it has been a pleasure presenting this video to you. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, please do consider hitting subscribe, click the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.